episode of Recommendation Monday is brought to you by...
The Cineroom is here with a great YouTube channel you just gotta look at. It's a great YouTube channel with tons of celebrity content called Young Hollywood Network. Bam. I took a peek at one of the interviews, and the best one I really enjoyed was with Alex Good. It could be a boy or a girl name. You gotta click the annotation, go subscribe, say pretty much it, sent you.
Today is Monday, April 16th, 2012. Welcome to Recommendation Monday here on Pretty Much It, where every week we let you know about everything going on that you may not have known about to hopefully make your week even better. Before I get started, I'd like to first say that if you did not see this weekend's review from Paul of A Night at the Opera, the Marx Brothers classic, you might want to check it out by clicking the link down in the info. And while you're down in the info, there are links to our Facebook and Twitter, where on Facebook we're going to start posting bloopers and stuff, so if you're not on our Facebook, if you haven't liked us, you definitely should soon. And Twitter, of course, is where we post all the new trailers and whatnot. And finally, if you are new to the show, we have a feature called Choose Your News, where all along the bottom of the screen, there are annotations to click around to any topic that you're interested in, and you can skip topics you're not interested in. It's fantastic. And one last thing, we are working on this show. In case you didn't know, we're working on the format, so if you think anything is screwy with it, or if we miss anything, we're working on it, and we're actually just about there to applying the new format to the show, so within the next few weeks we will have that going. But for now, let's get on with the week. So first off, DVDs. The biggest DVD coming out this week is Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. I unfortunately did not see this, so I will definitely be renting it. I wish I could have seen it on the big screen. I'm sure it's much better that way, but unfortunately I missed it. And one that I did not miss is Shame. Now, I didn't get to see this in theaters either. I watched it in a different way. Let's just leave it at that. So I'm excited to see it on just anything better than the way I saw it, if you catch my drift. So I will definitely be renting or purchasing, I'm not sure yet actually, Shame, for sure, because it was good. Definitely check it out. Look up what it's about first, just in case, but yeah. Also out on DVD this week are The Divide, which I did not really like that much, Born to be Wild, and Bob's Burgers Season 1 on DVD. Definitely check out this show if you have not seen it. It is one of my favorites. Moving on to movies coming out this week. Not exactly the most exciting week for movies, unless you're really into animal documentaries. But before we get to that, first off, we've got The Lucky One, which stars Zac Efron as a Nicholas Sparks character. It's a Nicholas Sparks movie, as far as I know. Looks like it, if not, I'm pretty sure it is. And it just looks like one of those movies, so if you're into that, then I'm sure you'll love it. If not, who knows? But the review for that will be up, I think, on Wednesday, so check that out when it's up. Also out this Friday is Think Like a Man, which I think looks pretty funny, but, I'm sure all the best bits are in the trailer. I'll have to find out for myself. The review for that will be up this weekend. And like I said, if you're an animal documentary fan, be excited because 2 are out this weekend, Chimpanzee and To the Arctic 3D. To the Arctic 3D, we will have a review of that, I think, on Tuesday or Thursday. I'm not sure, actually, one or the other. But check that out when it's up. I can't wait to see the animals. Okay. Out this weekend in limited release are Darling Companion, The Moth Diaries, Marley, and Jesus Henry Christ. Love that title, but I heard it wasn't very good, so. Now let's go over to Jake to find out what video games are coming out this week.
Hey guys, it's a decent week for Xbox releases this week. First is Trials Evolution, a downloadable motorcycle arcade game. In fact, the other one was really good. Second is The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, coming out for Xbox. It's a port of a PC game, which was fantastic, and it was an award-winning game that came out about a year ago, and I'm really looking forward to it. Also, it doesn't have a release date yet, but it's supposed to come out in April. Keep your eye out for the Walking Dead video game. It should be coming out really soon.
And let's continue right on to Kevin to find out what music is coming out this week.
Hey everybody, happy April. Wait, it's been April forever. Shit. I don't know why I said that. Okay, anyway. Hey everybody, so here are some of the albums that are coming out this week that you should check out. Jason Mraz's 4th studio album, Love is a 4-letter word. Now, I'm particularly excited about this. You may have also heard the single I Won't Give Up off of this album. So, I haven't heard the entire album, but I've heard, a review, and I've read some stuff online. And based on what I've heard, it's a little more melodic and slow and a little less upbeat like he has done in the past. So it does have that. It has a little bit of that, but it's more sweet almost. That's what I've heard. So he's going in a new direction, but he calls it not a new genre, but a new texture within the tone. So check out Jason Mraz's Love is a 4-letter word. And then we have Neon Trees with their new album Picture Show, which actually leaked on April 14th. and is set to be officially released on April 17th. So this is their second full-length album. They're an alternative punk-type band. If you've heard their song Animal, in my opinion, you've kind of heard what they are. And their single off the album, Everybody Talks, is very similar to Animal, which is fine because they had much success with that, and we'll see how long they can ride that out. So that's Picture Show, which is the second full-length album by Neon Trees. I'd also like to mention that Train's sixth studio album, California 37, was released on April 13th, so that was on Friday. So you may have heard their single that I actually recommend that you guys listen to called Drive By. I really liked that song. I have yet to listen to the rest of the album, I just haven't gotten a chance, but I've read some reviews online, and it unfortunately not being very well reviewed. So maybe it's a lot better, but I mean, I'm not particularly a Train fan. I remember they did that song Drops of Jupiter years ago, and their song Drive By is definitely really good, but it's almost like they're becoming really commercialized, and they're just writing songs for the sake of getting #1 hits, which I guess is a good goal, but maybe if you're a really big Train fan or something, I'm not really sure how you feel about that. So if you want to check out California 37 by Train, that came out on Friday. A Censored Sunlight, The Origin. Hello, darlings, Europe. Battles Drawsclop, which is a remix of Glass Drop. Dar Williams with In the Time of Gods. Dragon Force's The Power Within. Dry the River's Shallow Bed. Eric Hutchinson's Moving Up, Living Down. Future's Pluto. Hank Williams III's Long Gone Daddy. Hollow Earth's We Are Not Humanity. Horse Feather's Cynic's New Year. Lightship's Electric Cable. Loudon Wainwright III's Older Than My Old Man Now. Maps and Atlas's Beware and Be Grateful. Moonface's With Sinai. Heartbreaking Bravery. New Build's Yesterday Was Lived and Lost. Our Lady Peace's Curve. Rebecca Pigeon's Slingshot. Spiritualized Sweetheart, Sweet Light. SWV's I Miss Us. The High Strung's Possible or Impossible. Jan Tierson's Skyline. Now, when I started doing this segment, I said that I was going to recommend some stuff that was new and possibly some old stuff that I think that you guys should revisit. So, in honor of it being halfway through April and the summer season almost upon us, well, I mean, not really on the calendar, but you know what I mean, it's getting warmer. I recommend that you listen to Mad as Rabbits from Panic at the Disco's Pretty Odd. So, Pretty Odd was their second album after A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, and I really didn't like it at the time when it came out, but now that I've gotten older, I've actually really enjoyed that folk sound, and it's something that I really like. So, if you want to get something to kind of express your feelings of the great weather and things like that this time of year, definitely check it out. Mad as Rabbits by Panic at the Disco.
And finally, TV. Now, once again, I have to say, this is the part of the show that is really difficult to do because there are a lot of different TV shows and channels, very small things, and sometimes big things that we just miss, unfortunately. But we do miss things from time to time because our websites obviously are not as accurate as we hoped. Doing the best we can. Also, we're in the middle of a period where there's not a lot of shows starting up within the next few weeks. That will be happening again more so in May. But for now, there's really not a whole lot going on anyway. But I do have Veep starting up on HBO on Sunday. So there's that. But if we did miss something, I apologize. It's not our fault. It's the websites we're trying to track, and it's hard to keep track of, so we're doing the best we can. And that's it for this week. Not a very exciting week, to be quite honest with you. If you have not voted in our poll that we're running this week, the question is, for Resident Evil fans, would you like Resident Evil 6 to be more horror-oriented or action-oriented? Jake put it best when he said, would you like it to be like 1, 2, and 3, or more like 4 and 5? Horror, action. Horror, action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you'd like to vote, you can click the link down in the info to go to our Facebook page and vote. Also, while you're there, please do like us on Facebook. And finally, the giveaway this week is going to be your choice of a copy of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol or Shame on DVD. Once again, please look up what Shame is about if you don't know. I won't tell you about it, but you can look it up yourself. I'm sure most people will want Mission Impossible, but if you want Shame, please be old enough that your parents won't hate us. Thank you. And one other thing I'd like to mention, these are DVDs that we're giving out, not Blu-rays or anything like that, and they are coming out of pocket, my pocket specifically, that pocket right there. I'm paying for them for you guys, and that's why they're DVDs, not Blu-rays, because otherwise it would cost me, 25% more than it does now. It would cost a lot more, so hopefully you understand that. Then again, I don't know why you wouldn't understand it, because it is free, and I can't believe people would actually question something given for free, but people have been asking. I just want to let you guys know they are, in fact, DVDs. And like I said, that's it for this week. I hope you have a good week. I will see you guys again on Friday, and that's pretty much it.